Looking to end the run, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's had troubles at the line so far in this one, going 0 for 3.
And the Executive of the Year award is an odd one. I mean, giving yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
Here's Fox. He's got 23. And again, it's the elites from deep.
This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
And it's Russell missing. The elites with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right
now. Another steal. Bogdanovich dishes to Booker. Passes it to Fox. From deep three-point range. Shot is no good. Now the Stars take it the other way. Russell kicks to Noel. That one a little long. Noel's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Booker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's the fast break.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Fox against Russell. He dishes it to Noel. To the inside. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hollis Jefferson's got his second basket.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
A nice shot by Booker.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Now, here is Russell. And Noel throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Noel's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Mirotic, the screen. Fox passes to Booker. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Booker's got 31.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Catching up on the changes for the Stars. Okafor's checked in, and it's Porzingis in for Jabari Parker. Now here's Okafor. Just 5 on the clock. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Fox. That will count. An amazing shot just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball. And
at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Elite's on top, delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And we're back. Once again, the spotlight on the talented first and second year players here in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Stars. They've got Clarkson. Porzingis is out there with Levine. Then there's lights out.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And the dunk by Towns.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but, again, no need on that one.
Porzingis passes to Levine. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Buries it from three-point range.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's Fox. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter. Levine passes to Jokic. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the right side. Here's Clarkson. And the Stars another three.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Clarkson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
You know, something that's floating around in the sports world and in the NBA is reseeding after the playoffs started. For those of you who may not understand the situation, it's simply saying that no matter what, he would play the lower seeded team, however you get to those numbers.
Catching up on the changes for the Stars. Nerlens Noel checks in for Porzingis. And Jabari Parker subbed in for Levine. Here's Fox, drilled from 11 feet out. Fox has got 17 points here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And with that whole concept of playoff reseeding, so often we'll see a second or third seed team get a sixth or seventh seed team in the second round. Meanwhile, Greg, the top seed plays the fourth seed no matter what.
You know, I think in a few cases it would have made a major difference in how the playoffs would have played out. And quite frankly, I think it also puts more value on the regular season if that number one seed could play a seventh seed, if you will, in the second round. So I think that's something that the commissioner and the competition committee might want to reassess.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
And Parker, here we go. Parker with another miss. Here's the Elites. They're on a 17-6 run. The pass to Fox. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Fox has got 43 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Nobody near Parker. Parker with another miss.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And good on the basket. Book it.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
Fox kicks to Mirotic. And again, it's the Elites with a three.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Parker. Oh, yes, the turnaround. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. He's covered by Clarkson. Feeds it to Booker. Puts up a three. And again, it's the elites from deep.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Has to lights out. Lets it go from deep. And the Stars, another three.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Fox. Money from the wings. Fox has got 47 points.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
To the left wing. Here's Jokic. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Towns gets it to go.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
That's tipped. Pass to Mirotic. Here's Fox. Soft touch off the glass. Fox has got 49 points in the game.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the right side. Bogdanovic. And again, it's the elites with a three.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
That's good.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside. And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, as Dr. O'Neil predicted.
And that wraps up our coverage of the Rising Stars game here on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet and Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.